And today is really just about pausing and breathing.
I have been guiding people for 4 years now in my own personal practice, time in my life where I was super stressed out. And with breathwork, you enter into a really deep meditative state that allows you to see things from a different perspective. So think about, what do you want to let go of? What do you need help with? And how do you want to feel? You are going to be oxygenating your body. So you'll feel vibrations and tingling sensations all over your body. It helps you to become present with this moment. Belly, heart, exhale.
Breathe in and let it go. Breathe in.
And we are live. Hello, everyone joining us today for our Spark Live Speaker Series. Our special guest for today is Breathwork Coach Ana Lilia. Welcome, Ana Lilia.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for coming on. I'm so excited for today's session because I think we have a tendency in this world, on this live series, where we're always telling people, do this, do this, do this, and you'll be successful and creative. And today is really just about pausing and breathing, something that everyone thinks that they're doing, and they are, but I think you have a little more to tell us about the process of breathwork. So can you tell us about your journey to breathwork and how it relates to creativity?
Yeah, so I stumbled upon breathwork, which is actually a type of meditation, about 6 years ago. And it was a time in my life where I was super stressed out, overwhelmed. Also, I was feeling anxious and depressed. And I felt out of control of my life, both in my work and, personal life. I was working as an actor before this. And so creativity.
Yes.
And breath work I found to be a really effective way where I can quickly change the way that I feel. So after doing this technique for the first time, physically, I was releasing the anxiety, the physical tension. Afterwards, I always tell people that I was blown away that the colors looked brighter.
Wow.
Like this depression glasses that I had been wearing for a long time, it seemed like they had lifted. And I stepped outside and I'm like, oh my God, the sky looks so blue.
Wow.
The green in the trees look really vibrant. It was really incredible. And so I just continued to practice this because I felt great after each session. I mean, I did cry like the whole session as well. And my body did like weird stuff. But the way that I felt afterwards, just like so lighter, so much, like so inspired and excited to live life again, that I just wanted to continue practicing it more and more, to the point where I made it into a business.
Yay.
And so I have been guiding people for 4 years now in my own personal practice to release stress, release anxiety. I work with a lot of creative people as well, a lot of graphic designers, artists, photographers. And it's really exciting because they do get creative inspiration. Like they come feeling blocked, writers as well, blocked, uninspired, like just kind of stuck in the same routine and loop in the way that they see things. And with breathwork, you enter into a really deep meditative state that allows you to see things from a different perspective, allows you to like zoom out and just get inspired. Some people see colors as well in this type of meditation.
Oh, yeah. Very common.
So we're going to go on a journey today.
I love it. And I love how you're mentioning depression, anxiety, feeling out of control. Anyone watching, I know that you all have to relate to this. I mean, even I feel very anxious in the world that we live in now. We don't know what's happening next. We hope for the best, but even still, it gets us stuck and stressed. And I think that results in a shallower level of breathing.
Yeah, absolutely. Or even holding your breath.
And
I
not
have some
realizing
clients that tell me, without realizing it. I have clients who tell me that they go out, to do their neighborhood walk, but they come back with a headache because they realize that they're so afraid to take in like a really deep breath in, that they weren't breathing enough. So they come back because there's like a lack of oxygen into their body. And then so many of you are working even harder right now, not only like with the demands of your work have increased, people, your bosses think that just because we're at home that we all of a sudden have like this extra time to do
And we can be more
work.
productive than ever. And
I
it's
know. It's like, okay, now do this much more work. Plus, if you have family, like managing that. So it's a really stressful time for I think all of us. And having tools to use to release some of this stress and tension can be really helpful. Not only is it helpful, but it also helps to boost your immune system and just help you navigate this really stressful time.
I didn't realize that about the immune system too. So there's just
Yeah.
benefits on top of benefits for the breath work that we're about to do
Absolutely.
today. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. All right. So yes, if you are watching, we invite you to take a pause on any other distractions you may have going on. We are reaching you on social networks. We know there's trends and notifications. All of that will be there when we are done with our session today, and watch how you're able to respond to it
Yeah.
after the breath work that we do.
And you might find it challenging to slow down, to close your eyes, to connect with your body. But I really just invite you to lean into the discomfort, to tell your mind that it's okay, to just like create a pause. You're going to be listening to nice, cool music. So there's that component as well. And yeah, just creating these pauses will allow you to show up differently with your work, will give you a little boost of energy as well, because you are going to be oxygenating your body. So you'll feel vibrations and tingling sensations all over your body, and you will feel clear as well. Like we're going to get rid of that mental fog,
Yes.
any blogs, just any noise from your space, so that you can show up feeling lighter and motivated and excited to continue the rest of your day.
Let's do it. Let's start. And then we have more time. We can talk about more of breath. And I love that inspiration literally means to breathe in. So let's
Yes. So if you are able to lie down, this technique tends to be done lying down, just in a really comfortable state so that your body's fully relaxed. If you're not able to, you can do it in your chair, but I just invite you to uncross your legs, just put your feet flat on the ground, your arms as well. Yeah, if you can just like lay them, either your palms facing down or up, settle into the chair wherever you're at. I am going to play music as I mentioned, so feel free to adjust the volume on your end. But I'm going to first guide us in a little quick meditation to settle into our body and have you set an intention. So go ahead and close your eyes. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths in through our nose and exhale out of your mouth. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. And as you're taking these deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth, just notice how you feel in this moment. Notice physical sensations in your body. So how are your shoulders? Do they feel heavy? Are they up at your ears? If so, let's roll back your shoulders. Let's open up our chest so that you can breathe more easily. Taking deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. And just imagining that you're able to slow down the thoughts in your mind. That you're able to relax your body. So it's almost like your body's just softening, quieting down, melting into your chair, into the floor if you're lying down. Becoming present with your breath. Notice what parts of your body move when you take an inhale and when you exhale. And a visualization that I like to do with my clients is a grounding visualization, which means imagine that at the base of your spine, you have roots growing down into the ground. So these roots become an anchor. It helps you to become present with this moment. It helps your whole body, your nervous system to start to calm down. And for fun, let's imagine that these roots are able to help you to start to release as well. So still, as you're breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth, imagine that you're able to release that stress, any work to-do list, any unanswered emails that's in the back of your mind, any noise and distraction that's around you. Just imagine that all of that is able to quiet down and even leave your body through these roots. And I'm going to invite you to set an intention for our practice today. So think about, what do you want to let go of? What do you need help with? And how do you want to feel? And so as we transition into the active breathing, the breathwork meditation, the technique is very simple. We're going to change our breath to taking 2 inhales with our mouth. So the first inhale will come from your diaphragm. So your belly is going to expand out as you take a full breath in from your belly. You're going to take a second inhale from your chest, and then you're going to exhale. I'm going to stand so you can see my body movement. If you want to place a hand on your belly, a hand on your chest, and it's going to go up, up, and then down. So belly, heart, exhale. So belly, heart, exhale. Belly, heart, exhale. And as I mentioned when we started, doing this active breathing, you're oxygenating your body, you're starting to release endorphins. So don't be surprised if you feel vibration in your body, tingling sensation. If you get emotional, you might release any emotional stress that's in your body, physical stress. Whatever you feel today, whatever's coming up for you, I really invite you to lean in, to let yourself feel it and express it. Because most of our day, we're really tight, we're tense, we're holding our breath. We're just trying to get through and survive. And today is about releasing so that you can feel lighter, so that you can feel inspired, so that you can feel energized again to continue your day. You ready? So I'm going to start to play the music. And when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes again and to start to breathe. Belly, heart, exhale.
I overthink every touch. I overthink way too much. I overthink every word. I overthink everything I've ever heard. I overthink every movement. I overthink everything I do around them. So split me in two. You think that I don't, but I love you. So cut me in half. You think that I don't, but I want you back.
And so breathing from your belly, breathing from your chest, and exhaling, allowing the music to take you on a journey. And as you're breathing, I'm going to invite you to imagine that you're popping soap bubbles. And that visualization is going to help you clear any noise in your space. Clear those thoughts that are wondering, like, what is happening? What is going on right now? This is different. This is weird. It's okay. We're just breathing. We're just creating a pause in your day. So breathing from your belly, breathing from your chest, and just surrendering. going to put aside any projects that you're working on right now, putting aside any demands, any responsibilities, and just connecting with your body and your breath. Reminding yourself that you deserve this break, that it's important, and letting yourself feel that tingling sensation in your body as you're oxygenating your body, as you're slowing down, breathing from your belly, from your heart, and exhaling.
I need a saving grace to come and take away the bad. I need a saving grace to come and wash away my sin and fear. I need a hero, and it doesn't have to be human. I need a healer, and it doesn't have to be medication. It could be music. Oh, it could be music, yeah.
And inviting you to imagine that you're able to leave your body. So you're coming out into the sky, getting a different perspective with your projects, with your clients' needs, so that you're able to find a different solution to these challenges, to these problems that you're trying to solve. And letting yourself to experiment, to see things differently, to take a break, and still breathing, belly, heart, exhale.
Breathe in and let it go. Breathe in and let it out.
And from this different place, allowing yourself to play. Sometimes we forget to bring in imagination, fun. Even though you're creatives, it becomes like there's a lot of effort and work, and we forget what inspired you to do this line of work to begin with. So imagine yourself getting messy and losing control and just playing. We have 2 more songs of active breathing, and then we get to rest.
Let it go. Breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and let it go. Breathe in and let it out.
Letting go of the need to be in control, to have things work out perfectly, letting go of the perfectionism. Again, just surrendering, playing, being open to new ideas, to new sensations.
There will be better days. There will be better days. There will be better days.
Expanding your mind, your creativity.
Wash over me.
There will be better days. There will be better days.
Let the wave wash.
And this is our last song of active breathing. So I really encourage you to take in those deep breaths, to bring in as much oxygen as you can into your body, to feel that vibration,
There will be better days. Let the wave wash over me. Let the wave wash over me. Let the wave wash over me. I am already under. Let the wave wash over me. Let the wave wash over me.
Releasing any last sense of heaviness in your body, any pressure, and opening up, feeling lighter, feeling hopeful, inviting you to connect with a sense of joy, light, creativity.
There will be better days. 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 Let's all wash over me. There will be better days. Let's all wash over me. There will be better days. Let's all wash over me. Let's all wash over me. There will be better days. 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 There will be better days.
Beautiful job with the active breathing. So I'm going to invite you to transition your breath to gently breathing in through your nose and out of your nose, allowing your body to calm down and rest, letting yourself drift off if your mind needs to drift off. so much more than my mind allows me to believe. And taking a deep breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. Deep breath in and exhale. And one more deep breath in and exhale. Taking your time to come back. And just noticing how you feel. That was 15 minutes. And I hope you're feeling calmer, clearer, lighter. And that's the power of your breath that's accessible to you throughout your day for free. You can always connect just by taking some deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. That's going to immediately help your body to calm down and relax. And for you to be clear. And if you do it for a little bit longer, a little bit energized. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
This is amazing work that you just led us through.
Thank you.
How to delivery. See how quickly the world comes back.
Yes.
Amazing. I have so much to say on this, but that brought us in perfectly on time. So
Oh, good.
I encourage everyone to look further into Ana Lilia's work. I know you have more breathwork sessions available.
Yeah, I actually have free sessions every Saturday at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you go to my website, it's analilia.net, my name with one N. You can register there for free, and I'm holding them as a gift for you during this time where things are stressful and you're overwhelmed, just to have a safe space for you to release all of that. And they've been really powerful healing gatherings from people all over the world. So I hope to see you there.
Yes, I got one comment in from Karen Ward Ross who said, I really appreciate that Spark is offering this. Love this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Ana Lilia.
You're welcome.
Bye.